If you're a sports fan, make sure you go check out SportsCastr for all of your sports needs. Whether you're a football fan, basketball fan, or baseball fan, this app is the perfect way to get news for your team and is an app I personally use myself in case any of you guys want to check out my pregame, halftime, or postgame streams. I'll leave a link in the description below. What is up, Pats Nation? It's Patriots Global back here with another video, and in this one, I want to yet again talk about rookie wide receiver N'Keal Harry as we finally approach to seeing his rookie NFL debut in this upcoming week versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I've seen a lot of different people having a lot of different comments and opinions on N'Keal Harry. Some people saying that N'Keal Harry is going to be great. Some people saying, shut up, he hasn't even played a game. Why are we even talking about him? Which is very understandable, but in this one, I just want to talk about why N'Keal Harry is just the perfect fit for the Patriots and why I really think he's going to be able to pan out and what he's going to bring to this team that could make him super dynamic and something that we just haven't seen in the system before. Now, I could start with the regular statement that Bill Belichick never drafts wide receivers. This is the first time in the Bill Belichick era that he's drafted a receiver in the first round. Blah, blah, blah. I've said it multiple times, but we're not going to use what-if statements. We're not going to base this video off of a technicality. Let's look at the New England Patriots system. Let's look at why, not even just receivers, but why any player coming into this system works and why some players don't. Why some players work at some points, but then later on, they just seem like they just lost it in the system. And that word, that big important word, is going to be work ethic. How hard a guy comes into the Patriots organization and is concentrated, is working hard, who wants to be here, doesn't get lazy or slacks off, really just sticks out like a sore thumb. And I have a couple examples here. Julian Edelman, always working super hard, always diligent, always one of the first on the field, always one of the last on the field, is a role model. And look at what he's done for the Patriots organization. You could even name a couple more guys. Okay, Devin McCourty. You could also say guys like Kyle Van Noy. Okay, he's been a huge one. Before he was with the Patriots, he really wasn't anyone. He comes into the organization, learns the Patriots way, really learns the work ethic, and now he's playing at a pro level. Then you have guys who really don't catch on. I'll use some recent examples for any new Patriots fans or bandwagons that are watching this video. All right, Michael Bennett. He didn't catch on to the Patriots way whatsoever. He didn't really care too much about practice. He didn't care about showing his concentration to the team and doing what's best for the team. He cared about himself. He cared about the money. He cared about, you know what, I know what I'm made of. I know I'm good. My stats prove it. They just need to trust that I'll come out there and I'll do good. He didn't really make an impact to the team whatsoever, and in fact, the Patriots traded him. Another example, very recent example, wide receiver Josh Gordon. Last season, Josh Gordon was just tremendous for the Patriots. Was having one of his best seasons in the NFL. When he was with the team, he was leading the team in yards and receptions. Then, of course, he gets suspended, blah, blah, blah. He comes back to the team. Everyone has such high expectations because of what he was doing with the team already. There was nothing but praise, nothing but excitement for Josh Gordon. But he wasn't the same Josh Gordon that we saw last season, this season. He really wasn't making much of an impact. A lot of people forgot that he was even on the team. Tom Brady just wasn't throwing his way. It didn't really seem like they had that trust level that they used to, which is so important. And then later, when he ends up getting put on injured reserve, he gets cut, and then the Seahawks sign him, we find out that Josh Gordon was really just slacking off. He wasn't working super hard. He wasn't focused. The connection with Tom Brady and him fell off because of that exact reason. Josh Gordon was not really that worried about coming in here, clicking with Brady, and focusing on the field, focusing on what he can contribute. And of course, because of that, a result of that really was the fact that him and Brady lost the connection. He didn't look the same on the field, and now he's gone. And I'm sure you're wondering why the heck that relates to N'Keal Harry whatsoever. And that's because even in college, N'Keal Harry was always a guy who worked super hard. There was always nothing but praise coming out of the draft for N'Keal Harry and his work ethic. Okay? Then he comes in with the Patriots, and the exact same thing showed. He's always working hard. Before he got injured, he was one of the first on the field, one of the last off the field, always working with guys like Tom Brady, Julian Edelman, the coaching staff. Even when it wasn't practice time, N'Keal Harry was working hard, learning the playbook, or he was with Tom Brady practicing, getting their connection going. Not to mention the fact that since joining the NFL, he's been practicing against the best secondary in the league. Okay, he was doing great against guys like J.C. Jackson, Jason McCourty, Jonathan Jones. So Bill Belichick decided to place him up the best cornerback in the league in Stephon Gilmore. And while he did have his struggles at times, this is a really good move because it's only going to help him going forward. If he's able to learn how to shake Stephon Gilmore and work around him, then he's going to be able to do it against really any other cornerback in the league. Now, the great thing about this is I'm not just some YouTuber making some prediction, just saying, other people have seen, N'Keal Harry being great, because even the players have come out and they've spoken about N'Keal Harry. This is something that Devin McCourty came out and said. He said, and I quote, "I think he continues to get better." All right. One of the things he does a really good job at is playing hard at practice. At times, he'd actually piss off the defensive backs because he would work his butt off out there blocking and getting open. I think that it is a good thing about seeing him running around. So for anybody who doesn't believe me in N'Keal Harry's work ethic, or even in previous videos when I've talked about his ability to be a very good run blocker for the Patriots, take it from Devin McCourty, a leader, a guy who's been on the team for many, many years and has seen N'Keal Harry straight up and has even played against him, okay? If you're not going to take it from me, at least take it from him. N'Keal also being, will potentially be the Patriots' tallest wide receiver when he's on the field, considering he's 6'4", which compared to every other receiver is visibly taller. And he's even taller than some of the tight ends. So really, receiver-wise, he's one of the biggest guys out there, and it's visible. It just creates such an advantage for N'Keal Harry going forward because it's going to create such big mismatches because there's not that many guys out there that are going to be able to cover guys like N'Keal Harry. Now, the point of this video is not to say that his first game in the NFL versus the Philadelphia Eagles, he's going to go off. Okay, you're going to see the best connection between him and Tom Brady that you've ever seen between a wide receiver and a quarterback before. He's going to go out there with 4 touchdowns and 200 yards in his first game. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all, and I'm telling you to keep your expectations under wrap and keep them very mindset because in the end, it is still his first game in the NFL, and he's a rookie. Okay, it might take him a few games to get into the mindset and really just to get back into the zone of playing football again. But mark my words, when looking at N'Keal Harry's past and present and really just evaluating the type of guy he is on and off the field, I don't see how he is not the perfect Patriot. And the fact that Bill Belichick finally decided to break bank and draft a wide receiver in the first round obviously backs that one up. But that's going to be it for today's video. What are your guys' thoughts on N'Keal Harry, and how excited are you to finally be able to see our first round wide receiver? Let me know in the comments below. Also, make sure you guys like this video and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you guys share this video with everybody who knows the Patriots Global family. But other than that, I will catch you guys in another video.